Hi, this is Shay, and this is going to be a video for Lab 1 for the class CAD-CAM. So we're going to split this video into two. The first part will be the interface. Okay, the interface, how to move around, and then the second part will be sketch, and I'll show you how to make those tutorials for homework. Alright, so let's start. Okay. And you should have your NX open. So for now we're using NX 8.5. Once you get here, okay, the first thing you want to build a new file. So in here you can see we have a couple different types. We have modeling, then we have assembly. As to the other things, we don't need them. Okay. Then for in simulation tab, we have the FEM and the SIM. So that's the modules we're going to use, or the applications we're going to use. Okay, so for the modeling, the file type is PRT, then assembly, that's the same. Then we also have drafting application, which is inside modeling and assembly. That's drafting doesn't have an individual file. They're embedded in those two files. Then for the FEM and the SIM, you have .fem and .sim files. All right, and for Lab 1, we just focus on the modeling application. So here, when you build this model, two things. First, always inch, and second, you want to save your file to a folder where you have access. On your personal computer, it's totally fine, and however, on the lab computers, you want to save to your flash drive, your desktop, anywhere except the C drive, program files, those kind of place. Alright, so inch and the folder, that you can name it. I'll just name Lab 1. Alright, now in this interface, okay, you can see we have a coordinate system, okay, which you can delete. If you hit delete, then that's gone. But that's a bad idea. So you want always keep the coordinate system. And let's have a look in the slides. Let's start from the left side. Okay, we have this a lot tabs. Those tabs are resource bar tabs. So we are in here, Part Navigator, which is for modeling, and the first one is assembly. So once you build an assembly file, by default it will take you here. And so, and we also have other tabs. We have history, the files you're working on, and the first thing you want to do, if you're new to NX, you want to change your role, okay, in this tab, the roles tab, and you want to change to advanced with full menu. Okay, that's why I have so many different commands on the menu bar. So let's click here, then just say OK. Then you will have this kind of a menu. Then you can go back to the Part Navigator, start modeling, and move down. How do you rotate? Okay, rotate is the middle mouse button. You just hold down your middle mouse button and start drag it. And notice the blue dot in the center. So that's the rotation center. Sometimes you want to rotate at around another spot, so you can hold down your middle mouse button again, but wait for this dot to come out. So that will rotate around this corner. Okay, and so two ways: hold down, wait, then you will rotate around a customized dot. And if you just hold down and drag right away, then you will be rotating with respect to the sketch origin. Then how do you pan the view? So let's say I want to move like this. You just hold down your middle mouse button and also hold down your right mouse button. So two mouse buttons at the same time, it will give you pan. And of course, zoom in, zoom out, that's your mouse wheel. Okay, and let's move on. There are also other options on the mouse buttons, but we don't have a model here, so we will wait till we get something else. We have a solid on the screen, so we can show you other stuff. And now next is a selection filter. It's on the top left side. So it depends on what you have on the screen. You can pick different kind of filters. So let's say I have a sketch with 1,000 dimensions. You want to delete them all. You can't handpick them all, right? So you can change your filter to dimensions, then just box select everything. Now I can pick up all the dimensions. Also, here that's a snap toolbar. Okay. Like all the CAD software, you have a snapping function to snap to the any point on the curve or on a surface. Okay. Alright, so the modeling process in NX is pretty similar to like SolidWorks Pro E. Basically, you build a sketch on a datum or a plane if you have a solid. Like you can build a sketch on top of a cubic. Then, based on that sketch, you can extrude or revolve or use other features to generate 3D solid or 3D sheet body. So, in conclusion, that's just find a plane, start a sketch, then build a 3D model. Then, alright, so for this part 1, it's almost done because a lot of experienced students would not watch this. Okay, but let's show you more stuff, how to navigate through the software. So I'm gonna build a sketch first. Then let's say I have some geometry like this. Okay, so I'm now building a sketch, right? And after I finish the sketch, I can rotate. That's the mid mouse button. If I want to pan this, just hold down middle mouse button and the right mouse button. So you can drag it. Then let's extrude this into a solid. Okay. So now we have a solid. The rendering, or you're looking at, this is a solid piece. You cannot see the other side. So we can change the rendering in here into like wireframe. Okay. And how do we do it faster? You can hold down your right mouse button in the space, in the empty space here. Then keep holding it down and pick one rendering option, like static wireframe, shaded with edge. Then let's go back to the mouse slide. And as to the left mouse button, it's simply, that means pick. Okay. However, if you have two things or multiple things at one spot, like this, we have the datum, we have the extrude at this spot. So how do we pick the extrude instead of the datum if I move here? Okay. So That's the quick pick menu. If you move on top of this and hold, wait for this 3 dots to show up. Let's do it again. Just move it here, and you can see there are 3 dots. Now you can click. Again, that's the left mouse button. You have this quick pick menu. This will show you all the items, all the objects at the position of your cursor. So we have the datum, coordinate system, and we have a datum plane, datum axis, the extrude, also the face on the extrude, and the solid body of the extrude. A quick note, extrude is a design feature, so it's here in the part navigator, whereas solid body is the body in this view. You cannot pick the solid body from the part navigator. Okay, so that's a little bit difference between them, although they're all this 3D, they're both this 3D geometry. Okay, what I left, and you can change views here. You have some standard view, and also if you want to do it quick, you can hit F8. That will take you to the nearest regular views. Like if I'm here, that's close to the right view, I can hit F8. Now I'm on the right view. Okay, so that's the interface of NX, and we'll start part 2 shortly.